Hello my friends, this is the video that I made on BABA just 5 days ago on April 13th of this year, and my main assumption was that from the point where we were at that point, we were at $71.29, we might have this type of movement, we might have a retracement to the upside, and then we should break the range of support at $70.33. And here is the actual price action of this asset. As you can see, we have only tiny movement to the upside that pretty much retraced the entire movement to the downside. And then we broke this range of support and we landed right under $69 mark. And guys, did I expect that we should break this range of support? Yes, I did. Did I expect that this movement should be this harsh? No, I didn't. And guys, this is another evidence how powerful technical analysis is. I identified the trend with the 100% certainty. And by the way, I also caught, if you take a look backwards, if you take a look retrospectively on just several of my previous videos, from this point I caught this movement to the upside, then I caught another range of support that should be a base of its movement to the upside. Then I caught this movement, but my main target was not the $75.67, but was a bit higher at $77.88. And we had this rollover. And on my previous video, I caught this trend to the tick, and this is another evidence how powerful technical analysis is. And guys, if you want to enhance your trading skills, if you want to read these charts, and if you want to understand how the technical analysis works, please subscribe to my YouTube channel or join my Patreon account, where for the $35 a month you will be able to drastically enhance your trading skills. On top of that, for the first 100 subscribers I will do a giveaway. I will do a technical analysis based on your request on any asset that you might find. And by the way, just less than 12 hours ago, I published another video for my Discord members, and it is a technical analysis, very detailed technical analysis on Apple stock. And if you want to know more about its price action and its technical movements, please join my Patreon account. On top of that, guys, for now, there is not so many people inside this community. That is why almost 100% of my time will be dedicated to you.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
So, and let's continue with the fundamental news. Let's take a look on the major sentiment of this stock. If you type in Google search bar BABA stock and switch to news tab folder, you will not find a lot of recent news that might be the catalyst for this asset. The most recent one is this one, that was published on Yahoo Finance just 15 hours ago, and that is titled Alibaba adds US businesses with logistics marketplace. And let me quote you just a couple of paragraphs. Alibaba launched an affordable logistics solution, namely logistics marketplace, for small and medium-sized enterprises in the United States. The new solution offers a point of contact for buyers and private logistics service providers, enabling businesses to offer tailored solutions to their target customers. This service is meant for reshaping the supply chain strategies of various enterprises and reducing traditional logistics hurdles. And guys, in general, this news is definitely positive news for Alibaba, but it cannot be the major catalyst for BABA stock to hit higher targets. That is why we have this, partially because of this, we have this movement to the downside. And the main reason of this quite substantial decrease in its price is this one. Stock futures fall on Mid-East worries, heavens gain, markets rob. Let me quote you just a couple of paragraphs. European and US equity index futures declined as global markets were rocked by a fresh conflict in the Middle East that sent stocks lower, while oil and high-end assets, including treasuries and the dollar, higher. The moves came as Israel launched a retaliatory strike on Iran less than a week after Tehran's rocket and drone barrage, according to two US officials, rising fears of a widening conflict across the Middle East. However, markets paired some of the risk-off moves after Iran downplayed the incident. And I have to say that this is the main risk for the entire stock market right now, because we don't know, will this conflict be something bigger than just a Middle East conflict, and if it will, definitely it will push the price of entire market even lower. And that is why we have to be cautious about this. Let me show you that if you take a look on the list of institutional investors, you can see that within last couple of weeks, we have more red rows than the green ones. This means we have a lot of bearish pressure on the asset. But guys, if you take a look on the details of this movement, if you click on this tiny icon, you can see that these positions wasn't the biggest ones. Let me show you that, for example, this position was for about $600,000. Next company, Oak Asset Management. If you click right here, you will also find out that this position wasn't the biggest one. They hold just $529,000 in value on Alibaba. But guys, if you take a look on the major companies, the biggest shareholders, if you sort it by the number of shares from the biggest one to smallest, you can see that all of the major shareholders during February filed their increase in shares, in number of shares that they hold. And definitely this shows the major sentiment for Alibaba. And you have to keep in mind that these deals was made at least 45 days prior of this filing date. This means they added to their position at the very end of 2023. That is why you have to keep this in mind. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deeper right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, let me show you one trick that you can use in order to find out the upcoming short-term movement of the Chinese assets. If you type 9988, it is the Alibaba Group Holding, but on Hong Kong Stock Exchange. You can see its performance during the current date, because we have a gap in between Hong Kong Stock Exchange and US stock exchanges as well. And for now, it is lower than it was previously by 1.55%. This means we might also see the movement to the downside for ticker symbol BABA. On top of that, guys, we are not far from its lowest point. If we take a look on the daily time frame, you can see that this asset on Hong Kong Stock Exchange has the closest range of support at around 3.5% below its current range, and the second one, the lowest point for quite a long period of time, is less than 10% below the current range. If you take a look on the BABA, ticker symbol BABA, you will see that we also have quite similar price action right here. And we have the first range of support at about 3.5%, but the second range of support is a bit far from us. It is at 15.52% to the downside. This means technically, yes, I think we might see another movement to the downside, but I don't think that it will go much deeper. And that is why, guys, if you take a look on the daily time frame, you can see that we have 6 days in a row in red, and this means we are nearing the point where we might have a trend reversal. But guys, if you take a look right here, let's take a look on hourly time frame, and let me show you that we have a hidden bearish divergence. We can see higher highs on our side, but lower highs on the price action. And unexperienced traders might see that we have a bullish divergence, because we have higher lows on our side with the lower lows on the price action. But this pattern works in only one scenario: if it has some kind of consolidation phase like this, with a symmetrical triangle shape. And in this case, yes, wait a second. In this case, yes, we might have the next leg to the upside, and this will be the confirmation of bullish divergence. But for now, we have, let me show you like this, what is the bearish divergence, hidden bearish divergence. Hidden bearish divergence occurs when price makes a lower high, but the oscillator is making a higher high. And we might anticipate the trend continuation, because in general, if you take a look on the level of RSI, it is pretty much in the neutral territory. It just hit the zero, absolute zero range for it at 50 points, and we might have another leg to the downside that will lead to the trend continuation. And that is why, guys, my forecast is following. We might see the low price action for the rest of the day, for the rest of this trading week, and we might see a bit lower price for the upcoming week. But the second part of the next week might be the trend reversal point for this asset, and we might see the bounce to the upside that potentially might at least retest $70.33 range of support, or might even break it to the upside, and we might see, let me show you like this, wait a second, I don't need this tool, and I don't need this tool as well. We might see something like this. We might see movement to the downside that will land somewhere lower, and then we might have the breakout to the upside that potentially might be above $70 mark. And this is my forecast for the upcoming week. And guys, it is just an assumption without any particular price points. It is just a general view of its potential movement. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack.